I'm curious then, how often have you walked out on stage with nothing in your hands?
Well, I broke my shoulder a few years ago and had to hire a bass player, and I was in a sling like this. I couldn't. So it was kind of freeing. I had a microphone in my right hand, and was starting to run around the stage and sort of kick my legs, and kind of enjoyed the holiday, if you like. But then I realized I need to get back to the bass. I love that thing because as a bass player, as you probably know, you control the harmony. It's only a C chord if I play C. So literally, the band is working within your bandwidth, and that's a great way to be a band leader. Rather than telling people, ordering people what to do, you just provide the top and the bottom, and they have freedom inside that. But it's a good place to be a band leader.
I came across one instance where you walked on stage empty-handed at Wembley Stadium in 1985. What do you recall of that performance with Dire Straits?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't asked to play the bass. I was asked to sing my part in Money for Nothing, which I'd recorded with Dire Straits in, I forget which year it was, but Mark and I come from the same town. We come from Newcastle in the north of England, and he said, are you anywhere near the studio? I said, yeah. He said, come down, and he played me Money for Nothing, and played that wonderful sort of clawhammer riff. I thought, hang on, this sounds great. So I sang all the harmony on it, and I'm also the dog bark in the middle of the song, which I'm very proud of. And it was a massive worldwide hit, particularly in Australia. I know that. And I would get up with Dire Straits whenever I could. I think I sang it at Live Aid.
Have you ever watched footage back from that Live Aid show in 1985?
I haven't actually, no.
It feels like an extraordinary snapshot of your skill and your confidence at that point in your life.
Well, some people would call it arrogance, but there's somewhere between.
Is there a song you are jealous of and wish that you had written? And if so, why? Or what is it?
Yeah, there's always a couple that I hear, that I think are nice and I would like to. I liked Sting's Field of Gold. And I thought, you know what, I should have written that. How dare he?
Did you let him know that?
Of all the compliments you received in your life, where does Paul McCartney's praise for one of your songs rank?
Hugely in my life, because I think I owe my choice of living to Paul McCartney and the Beatles. He was from a seaport at Liverpool, like Newcastle, working class, grammar school educated, conquered the world with his songs, and he gave a whole generation of people behind him the permission to at least attempt that. So I'm intensely grateful to Paul, and I could choose easily 100 songs of his which I wish that I'd written.